And here you can see it is getting introduced to us like, hello, I'm Nick, the AI assistant, here to help you answer your questions with clarity and efficiency. What can I do for you today? Hi all, you have already gone through our previous tutorials on how to run llama models locally. But today let me show you something even more important if you want to build real AI apps. Structured, clean and future ready. You cannot depend on just prompts. That's why we use this framework called LangChain. Yes, most of you might be well familiar with this particular tool, but those who are trying to learn what is LangChain, and by the end of this video I guarantee you will get a very good knowledge, and this will be the simplest LangChain setup ever you have seen. So I'll be covering all the important concepts which you need to be aware, and also provide you the basic introduction which you need to get started. So now let's get started with this particular video and quickly try to make this simple setup and utilize llama models and implement this particular LangChain now. So the very first thing is we need to add the dependency. So I'll be providing these particular commands in the description section below. So now get started with the implementation. The first thing we'll be trying to utilize the dependency which we have added. And before going further, let's try to design the basic prompt. So I am considering while true here because it will always be true and the condition is always satisfied, and we will run through the loop continuously till we break the loop. And here I am making use of the input and trying to grab the user input. And again, if you are not familiar with the Python programming, here I'll be providing the link for the free Python course available on our website, and I suggest you to go through it. So now we are trying to grab the input and trying to store in this particular content variable. And yes, we need to also come out of the loop, right? So how we need to come out of the loop? Through the content itself, like through the input itself, we will be providing exit here. Again, irrespective like capitals or small, if they provide in capital also, we'll try to convert to the small letters and try to compare it with this particular command exit, and once it comes right, we will break the loop. So I hope this is very much clear for you. Let's try to run the code till here and try to find whether there are any issues or not. And again, for this particular while loop, you don't require this import. I have already installed Python on my machine here. So pip3, I am trying to verify the version of the Python. If you have not installed the Python, just let me know in the comment section below, or refer my previous tutorial. There I have clearly explained you. Here I am already in the Python folder, and the file here we got is langchain.py here. Let's try to run this. Yes, we have got the input box now. I am trying to provide welcome to LangChain. Yes, it is again asking for the second line. And now let's come out of the loop here, exit. I hope this is clear for you. But before this while loop, we need to add a print statement. Should provide the basic context for the user. And also you need to provide type exit to quit. So this is again an important thing which users need to be aware of. And before going any further, we need to also specify our model now. So LLM, and again, what is LLM? Is a large language model. Basically you make use of these LLMs in the LangChain, and I'll be detailedly explaining you in the next tutorial. But now I just wanted you to get started with the things, and if you are really interested, just let me know in the comment section below. I will do a detailed video on what is LangChain and why do we require. So here now making use of our import chart llama. Now we need to specify the model here, and I'm specifying the model name like Amplifyabhi here. and also you can adjust the temperature. And again, this particular temperature will, what we can say is, it controls the creativity based on your requirement. Like low temperature is from 0.0 to 0.3, and again high temperature is 0.8 to 2.0. We have specified our model and also the basic message and also the prompt here. I mean, we are accepting the user prompt. The next step is we need to prepare the chat prompt here. So now let's try to provide the messages. And again, this is the important aspect of LangChain here. Why we specifically use LangChain? Because even an LLM directly provides us the required information. Why we need to go through LangChain and fetch the information? This might be a very big doubt for most of you, but LangChain will help you in process of fetching the information more appropriately. Let's try to see how it is. So here I am specifying the role now. The role is user. The content, I mean the prompt you provide right here, the content, that also we need to specify here. And now this message should be invoked to the model here. So the LLM already we specified, right? Make use of it and invoke it. There you need to pass on this particular messages and it provides you the output. So what exactly is happening here is, like, we are taking the user input and we are specifying the role and we are passing that particular user input to the model, and the model will respond us with the output data, and that particular data you need to store in a variable and that you need to print onto the screen. And now try to save this code and try running this particular file again. Yes, it is working. Maybe the llama models are already connected. So whenever the llama models are not activated, for example, so here if I quit llama here and let me type exit and try to rerun this. When I click hi here, see here we got an error like connection refused, because we are now trying to connect to the local llama models and we have quit the llama. So just try to open the llama here and now try to reconnect it. And when I type hi here, now we'll get the output from the llama models. So I hope now you got a clarity. We are now connected to our local llama models and from there we are trying to fetch the output. And also one more information, make sure the response might be slow because the models are on your local machine and the processing everything, it takes some time, and based upon the model specification also it depends upon. So here it gave us a lot of information. Now I just said hi and our model Amplifyabhi responded. I don't want such a big message here every time from the llama model, so let's try to make it confined to the data itself. Again, I'm trying to specify one more role here, that is the system role, and this particular system role I'll be clearly mentioning to the llama model. First of all, I'll be naming it, your name is Nick. Don't worry, I'll be providing the complete code in my blog and the link for it will be provided in the description section below, and also the dependencies which required also I'll be providing there. Now let's try to rerun this. Type exit and try to rerun this particular file such that our role is updated. So now again let's try to say hi, and this time, and here you can see it is getting introduced to us like, hello, I'm Nick, the AI assistant, here to help you answer your questions with clarity and efficiency. What can I do for you today? So just I'll be asking 1 plus 1. Okay, finally it gave the answer also. The sum of 1 plus 1 equals to 2. And again it gave a bit lengthy answer itself, but here we need to make sure that it introduced us with the name Nick which we gave. And also if you slightly understand how we are training our model now, so this is how we even train our models and try to provide the basic context to the models using this particular LangChain process. So basically we'll try to provide the structure so that we can reuse the prompts and make it a much efficient process of dealing with the AI models. So I hope this is clear for you, and this is it for this particular tutorial. If you like this video, do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.